Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Gold Rush, where we're trying to get to $1 billion. Obviously, 752 with a $1,000 loan basically means that we're not quite there yet. But since we took a loan out, we might as well fill everything up while we can. Uh-oh, where'd it go? Oh, man. There it is. And you can fill it up like that, or you can put it in for the thing there. Alright, so, how this works. You need to find your nozzle. Here's your nozzle. Now what you need to do is you need to dump it in there. We want to fill up our 20-gallon little jerry can, which I would question whether or not that actually could fit. Okay. Well, I don't know if that necessarily worked. Has that got any fuel in it? Yeah, apparently it's full. Alright, let's stick it in there. I'm only 38 gallons down. Alright, cool. Put that back in there, put this back in. Throw it in there somewhere. So I'll just abandon that in there. Make sure that you put your gas cap back on. There we go. And that's just that simple. We burnt a crap load of money getting our truck all lined up again. Oop, that's a concrete barrier, big ears. So yeah, we're going to try to get to $1 billion here. Last episode we bought our new loot crate stuff here, and we are going to be building a different kind of sluice box now. We've saved up essentially enough money, and we cheated the system by getting a loan. Oop. You do have to pay for the loan. It's not like you get $1,000 and you're like, yeah, baby, I got $1,000. You gotta pay off that loan, and it tells you too that okay, for $1,000 loan, you have $200 worth of interest. So that you have to pay back $1,200. It's not free. And I really enjoy games that put that perspective in, because you should actually pay for more than what you get, right? That's just the way it works. You know, a lot of kids are probably going, I got $1,000 for free, sweet baby, that's awesome. And then you realize, oh man, I gotta pay this back. And you physically don't pay it back. It just automatically comes out of your account. And you can go into negative figures, as I've learned in my personal series, which I've actually bought in my personal series now. I've got a small excavator, a large excavator, my mobile wash plant, and basically everything else, including my own wave table, which I don't know. I think the magnetite trailer would have been a better option, to be completely honest. Where am I going? Over here. Here's where I'm going. Where all the mysterious track marks are with my truck. Alright. Backy. Stop, please. Don't forget to turn off the freaking light, you moron. And then we're going to, it's dark outside and hard to see, so I'm going to run over here to my trailer, which you can tag your trailer door, and you can sleep till dawn. Now you can see everything. So, the first thing we gotta do, actually, there's a couple things we gotta do first. This, I'm just going to throw up here for now. That's no longer usable, as it is. Pick this up, throw my jerry can flying, because that's what we do here. Put this down for an extension. Throw you over there for now. Let's take you. Let's throw you here. Now I do need this. This goes on a end. That one. Oop. Why can't I get that end? There we go. It goes on that end because that's a water filter. You can't just stick the hose in the thing and expect results here. And that's not how we do things anyways. So there's our new pump. There's our new sluice box. Here's our new hose. More mats, which I can take over right now and put on our sluice boxies. Just like so. Where's the other one? There's the other one. That gets rid of those out of my hair too. Alright, so we take this and we stick on the back here. As you can tell, there's a pipe in here that washes in or sprays in. Now we take the pump and we throw it flying. We throw it over here a couple times, see? And then we take it here. Let's just plop it down here. Oh, no, I said preferably not on the hose. Here. Now we take this, and it literally says in. You cannot possibly screw this up. And you can pop it over here into the water. Preferably more in the water than I did. So, like maybe here. And if you're going, crap, I don't like it over here, how the heck do you roll up the hose? Because at some point you'll be going, well, if I go back this way, all it does is, what's going on here? Now I made a loop. If you hit your right mouse button, it retracts your lines. Power lines, hose lines, everything. And actually, I did screw this up. Hang on. Plop that into there. There we go. That makes more sense. And I'm actually going to bring it down into the really deep water here. Because I don't want it sucking air. Now, as you can obviously tell, it's out of fuel. But we will figure that out in a half second. Same thing. This has an innie and an outie. Essentially, both of these. But you can just tag it into there. And you just tag it into the back of here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take our old jerry can here. You just put it on here. It automatically fills it up for you. La-di-da, right? La-di-freaking-da. It fills it up. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. There we go. 100%. Now, we still got fuel in that, so we'll just throw it there for now. And you just pull the cord, and you should have water. That's simple. Works great. Now, the only reason why you have a pail of water here is for your gold mats. From now on, though, you don't have to worry about trying to fill it up. You just dump your dirt in there, and there you go. Because you got an endless supply of water now filling that tray up. Which means we should get gold faster because you're not doing two things at once. And ideally, if you would ask me in the comments and things like that, going, geez, figures, you missed a couple things, and here's what I would appreciate it. But honestly, if you're starting out fresh, I showed you both ways, but I would actually recommend taking a loan out right away and just going with this setup. Just because you're saving yourself that much more time, because this gets boring quick. I said it in the last few episodes, it's monogamous and sort of tedious. So doing it this way makes it so it's not as bad. It's still work, alright? This is a game, essentially, that you do have to put your time and effort into to get results. Which, in my mind, and personally, I prefer it, because it's more of a challenge, right? You don't just start off with multi-millions of dollars. You actually physically have to do something and work for it to get any results. Which, again, is what I honestly prefer. And we've been filling this up quite a bit here, so, the tray is actually full of dirt to a certain point. And, the mats are already 12%, which it took me, well, after I stopped the camera, because we were at, I think, about 7-8%. When I stopped the camera and did it, it took me 20 minutes to get it up to about 20% or so. Or 22%, I guess it was. So we're already at 13, 14. essentially 15% by the time I'll look at it again. Yep, there we go. So doing it this way, you've cut your time down significantly. And I have learned off camera the tips and tricks. Hose ends on hose ends don't connect to each other. So if you are an idiot and you put your wash plant at the other end of the claim, like I did, what you have to do is it's like Minecraft with a relay system with redstone. The best way to describe it. Where the end of the hose reaches is where you put another water pump or a line connector. And when you do that, you waste a lot more fuel and things like that. Which I'm not recommending it. Strictly because it does cost you a lot more money with pumps, extra hoses, and fuel. But you can do it. It's annoying, but hey, it's. I figured, and this is my reasoning, is I put my wash plant down at the other end where the hole was. So when you put water in it and do your sluicing, that it would go into your pit, and essentially you'd create clean water setup. I don't know if the game does that, so I don't think it really matters where you put it, to be honest. But I've been on sites before, and that's the way they do it, so that's the way I was doing it. I don't know if it's appropriate or that's what you're supposed to do, but there is ways to deal with it. And for frickety frack sakes, if you get stuck in this game, which I have in a few times, and it took me hours to figure this out, if you zoom in down here and all you do is move your mouse wheel and you see your person and you're physically stuck, right? And I tried everything. I tried to figure out how there is no console command in this, but everything else, and you're stuck. You click on your person and you hit the reset button. Now when you hit the back button, now you're no longer stuck. I'm just telling you guys that now, and you can do it with your vehicles too. If you flip a vehicle and you're frickin' screwed, just reset. Just save yourself that much grief. Now, that's what I'm showing you guys, is I'm saving you that milestone of, crap, I'm stuck. How do I fix this? And I might actually break this down too. Like I may do a subsection of this too, not only as a playthrough type thing, but as a tutorial basis as well. So if you get stuck, this is how you do it. They do show you, if you hit your tab key, the digitube, which sort of shows you how to set it up, same way as I did, and things like that. And that's essentially your help thing, but there's nobody talking to you, so you're doing like the pictorial thing from IKEA, and you're going, I don't understand. Tell me more, but I don't know. I don't understand this. So yeah, I'm just trying to help you guys along, and so you can do your own series, and we can sort of look at it together and go, yeah, this is my claim. This is how I did it. Yeah, it's backwards compared to yours. Yep. All right, you did a better job than I did. Well, cool. Hope you make more than I do. But anyways, that's a whole nother story. At the end of this, I will fill these mats up to 100%, and then next episode we will clean them. So anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this episode, guys and gals. And I will be seeing you guys in the next one. So make sure you do leave a like, subscribe to the channel, comment, because I do like reading the comments, and share my shit. And subscribe, of course. And we will catch you next time. Take care, everyone.